make do with what we got. Okay. It's totally too close, but
it'll work.
My crack in it.
Yeah. So how often do we have to water these? Or not really?
About every 3 days it needs to be watered.
All right. So what are we doing here, pal?
We're transplanting some seedlings. Butternut squash. And I know the spacing is too close, but you know, you use what you got.
Yep.
You don't get crazy with it. Don't pack it too tight. Preferably shape it in the form of a bowl where the water will hold in it until it takes off.
They're really green and they look fuzzy.
They're a little bit different.
And we just gonna repeat this.
Repeat, repeat, repeat. And get these gnats out of your face.
Yeah.
Do something. Make sure you don't damage the roots if you can help it.
Do you squish the roots or anything? Or?
No, see how they're spreading out already?
Yeah.
So they're just looking for a place to live. And try not to damage the stalk, especially.
The soil already looks moist.
It is wet
Right
from
there.
all that 4 inches of rain we had the other day. So that's the thing about clay is it doesn't look like it's wet on top,
Yeah.
but down on the bottom it's holding it. But it's got other kind of fertilizers in it too. It's got some earth tone. It's got not so much nitrogen. It's got nitrogen for last year. Phosphorus and potassium, and a little bit of nitrogen mixed with it. Earth tone fertilizer. Okay.
All right. About that deep there.
About that deep. Deep enough for the pot. You know, some things you could plant deeper.
It's kind of smart using this too, because then you can just
it
throw
degrades. It uses recycles scrap paper. It serves a purpose twice. Cold frame, seed starting bed, whatever you want to call it.
Yep. The windows like magnification.
The windows just keep the rain from flooding it and keep it getting too cold or too hot. They got little spacers to let the heat out, because if they're down flush, it gets too hot and kills the plants.
That was like the same setup for the
those paper pots with a little bit of water. Start them in the bottom fed, watered.
Yeah.
I need to transplant some.
All right, so what you doing?
I'm going to make a trellis for these fence posts. They don't make a very good fence post. They make a very good trellis.
Yeah.
Just run some string between them.
So
every other one.
What's your spacing?
I'm spacing
1, 2, 3, 4,
just about 4 plants, and run one that way where you can away from you where you can tie it good.
Yeah.
Then offset the route where you can start at the bottom and route. Come back after you get bigger, like another route, and on up and on up.
So they're just gonna climb the string or the post?
These will climb up in between. They'll be held up with the string.
Yeah.
In between the posts, and they're supposed to be bush, so they're not supposed to run like a pole bean, but they will get like so high if you keep them off the ground, and maybe you'll be keeping off some of the bugs.
Yep.
And these were seeds just like those.
Just like the squash. Right
about
there.
a week ago.
Yeah.
A week and a half ago, and that's what they look like now.
Oh yeah, they're pretty tall there. The turkeys are spectating.
So we've got more of these little posts than we need, but that's okay too.
Yep.
Oh, missed the plant. That's good.
Are we gonna run the string tonight, or
No,
we're gonna wait?
They ain't quite long enough to run the string, or high enough rather.
Yeah.
Right about there. Alternate the things. Looks like something. I don't know. That looks like it's been sprouted. It just sprouted a little bit late. But I did tomatoes the same way.
Yeah. So this is like the best time to water them?
Best time. For certain plants you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this with tomatoes.
Yeah.
You don't want to get the leaves wet. Let me get a refill.
Just got a few more.
And the thing about sweet potatoes is they don't need a lot of fertilizer. And they don't really need a lot of water once they get started.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and water these since they've started. But they're about 4.5 feet now. I'm gonna go get some more water.
All right. Tell us about the rain barrel.
My mother-in-law had an old barrel that had trash in it. And I said, what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah.
So I made me a screen to try to keep some of the mosquitoes out. And it's right at the bottom part of my awning, my overhang, the valley on it. And it just fills it up every time it rains.
Oh yeah. How'd you set this up here?
Set it on block, pick it up off the ground high enough for a 5-gallon bucket. Or whatever you want to put on it. And water weighs about 8 pounds to a gallon. It holds a few hundred pounds.
I think that's a good idea.
I think it's a 60-gallon barrel.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger than the 55. So if it was 50 gallons, it'd be 450 pounds
Yeah.
of water.
Mm. Ain't they really knocking that over?
Well, you want it up high enough that you can do something with it.
Yeah. Up. About that much?
I would just keep walking and keep it forward.
8 foot apart?
Back a little bit close.
A little bit close.
I think I planted them about 4 foot apart.
So these are Jubilee watermelon?
Just walk and forward.
Uh-oh, ran out.
Better to pour this because it's got a...
Uh-oh. It's coming out the bottom there. We got them.
Now,
Yeah.
you'd water them at the base. You don't get the leaves wet. Squash are pretty good. They don't need a lot of water.
All right.
Corn needs a pretty good bit of water, but we can do that some other time. It seems like the ground's pretty damp.
So what kind of corn is this?
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream?
It's almost like a flint corn. The cob,
It's real green too.
it didn't get so bad.
Little bug on
Bug
there.
infested last year. It
Yeah.
had sort of a tight cob, kernel, the conical
Yeah.
cob.
What's
So-
these here?
And that is the store-bought pinto beans.
Store-bought pinto beans.
And they done better than anything I had out here so far.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything's got grass and weeds in it, but
Yeah.
after they get up a certain size, they're gonna shade that out and it ain't gonna be no big deal.
Oh yeah. Oh, tell them about the owl too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to keep the birds out of the garden.
Yeah.
But he was attacked by some real owls.
Yeah, he was attacked.
About 4 times already. His head has been messed up because
Yeah.
they knocked him over. He was like a 45-degree angle, like that.
Yeah.
So they picked him up and they moved him by his head, and his head was like 10, 20 feet out in the potato patch.
Yeah. And you got multiple posts set up too.
So if you put him too close to the woods,
Yeah.
the owl vandalizes him.
Yeah. So how often do you move him
Move him
from
every
post
day
to post?
at
Every
the
day?
same time, preferably kind of late in the afternoon where the birds are on roost,
Yeah.
because they won't notice that he didn't do it himself.
Yeah.
And you get too close to the tree line, and the real owls will get it.
Yeah. So we want to stay up front, don't we?
We want to stay up front.
Yeah.
You see his head is not just right, since he's been vandalized.
Yeah.
He's been assaulted one too many times.
Yeah. That's a pretty good idea, though. And it must be working.
He's done a better job than the scarecrow I made. The birds
Yeah.
sat on top of him.
Yeah, the scarecrow.
He wasn't too scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it must be working, though, if they're attacking him.
Yep.